Alright, I'm taking a little break from doing the floor and welding work, and we're going to start on, this is a trim panel for the bottom of the seat, and as you can see, it's really moldy and really dirty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean half. I'm going to clean the right side, or maybe the left side, and then take another video at that point just to show you that, see how far I got in bringing this back if you can, and then we'll go from there. Alright, I am using this leather cleaner. It's what I used on the dash, and I liked how it worked, but I just rubbed it on here, let it sit for a little bit, and I'm trying to get all the really thick, if you see, that's pretty gross, try and get all the thick dirt and mold off of it as I can first, and then I'm going to move on to that. So I'll take another video once I get a little bit farther. I'll tell you, it's really thick and gross on this, but it works. Seems like it works pretty well. Before, after. Alright, for the chrome, I'm using this Meadow gloss polish on the microfiber towel, and I think the way it works is abrasion, but I like just to get it on there all smooth and even. You rub it on there fairly well, and then you take a different side of the towel that's not dirty, and then wipe it off. You know, kind of polish it up. And as you can see, you know, that's not too bad. Let's get a different view. Let's do the Cadillac emblem. And that you heard is Pandora. Not working. So that part doesn't seem like it polishes up enough as the other one. It looks a little more brushed. We got some. There we go. So the top's polished, the bottom's not, but if you know, look along the edge, and then you get to the dirty. But the leather cleaned up more than much better than I thought it was gonna. But that's gonna look great. Even if I put seat covers on the seats, I'm still gonna be able to tuck them into the top of these. You'll still be able to see these, which will look good. Alright, this top one is done. As you can tell, there's still a little bit of scuffs and stuff. This ain't perfect. I mean, 60 years old. I'm surprised it cleaned up as nice as it did. And here's the other one that I haven't started on. But I think the second one will actually clean up even better than the first one. So, I'll go ahead and make a video when I get done with them. And this is next. Pretty gross. Let's see if it cleans up. Alright, here's the front seat. The plan is to really put a cover over it. I can't afford to get these things reupholstered. I can't imagine what it would cost. But anyway, first I need to clean it, because I think this is the main reason the car inside doesn't really smell that good. But luckily, it cleans off fairly easy. So, as long as it's clean, I can put a cover over it and not have to worry about it. And then the side, obviously the side panels will be covered by the panels I just finished, so. And this is why you don't let your car live in your backyard, because it molds. I can't imagine what this car looked like 10 years ago before it got all that water in it. That's a little better. I'm going to also clean the back. Hopefully I can get the cover so it tucks in it, this metal strip along the back. And then that way, the part you sit, yeah, will be covered. I'm going to alter it some. I don't like. And then all that will clean up, and that looks fine. Something funny that I did notice is some idiot put a cigarette burn in the leather. Here's the ashtray with all the fun stuff in it. It actually has electrical connection right there that goes up to it. You could tell these cars were really high class back in the day, considering. But now it's, people are like, what? You have a cigarette lighter and an ashtray in the back? So hopefully we can make that back part look pretty good. I'll make a video of that when I get that to there. So we cleaned up the back of the chair, and it actually looks pretty dang good considering what it used to look like. It used to be all moldy. But what I'm going to show now is, you see all the pitting, all the nastiness. Hopefully that will clean up. Well, it didn't clean up as nice as I'd like. The center part is brushed aluminum, I think. Well, it's brushed, so it's not going to clean up as nice as the outside. The outside cleaned up great, but you can still see the little rust spots in it. There you go. Maybe with another hour of scrubbing on it, it'll work better, but that's it for now. But now we're going to see if we can't find some fabric for the front seats. Alright, I finished up the mini restoration on the seat. If you check out the back, it actually cleaned up quite well. It's 50 years old, so it's not going to be perfect. We got split seams, a little bit of pitting on that. But what I did end up doing was I threw a seat cover from AutoZone on it. It's kind of wrinkly because it's been in a box for a long time, but you know, it looks decent. It was cheap. I don't need a perfect seat, and I don't have the thousands of dollars that is required to reupholster something like that. The back seat's going to stay the same, but I still also have to attach the those side panels on it. But I think it's going to look, you know, fairly decent once we get it on there. That's what it's going to look like. So and the chrome cleaned up fairly well and everything else. But there's that. So that's done.